Hi guys! In today's video we'll be doing this werewolf inspired doll repaint. This project has been requested for quite some time now, so hope you enjoy. I wanted to do a white wolf because I think they are just so majestic looking, but you can obviously do a grey or whatever color you want. For the base of this project I used this Monster High Catherine de Meow doll. It is second hand and slightly stained, but that doesn't matter since we'll be covering it. As usual, I start by removing the original hair and face. Since the original ears weren't in the right spot, I cut them off. Then I used some polymer clay and sculpted this directly onto the face to build out the nose. Once I was happy with the look of it, I took my beaten, very old hairdryer and I used this to heat up the very surface of the clay. This just hardens it a bit, so that I could very gently squeeze the face and remove the nose part without squishing it, and then it's ready for baking. I also made some very simple new ears. After baking, I glued the pieces onto the doll's face. Then I primed it with the Mr. Super Clear spray and got out some acrylic paint, a black watercolor pencils and a bit of mica powder for the repaint part. I started by using the pencil to sketch out the shape and size of the eyes, and I looked at reference photos of real wolves to get an idea of how it should look, but I still mixed up the proportions a bit to make it fit the doll. Then I painted the entire face and also the prosthetic pieces with white acrylic paint to make it all one solid color. I also used acrylic paint to do the rest of the eyes, just to make the color stand out right away. I mixed a bit of blue mica powder with water and dabbed this onto the eyes for a kinda otherworldly shine. Then I added the reflections of the eyes before sealing the whole thing in with Mr. Super Clear spray again. For the fur, you're gonna need some sort of fibers, and whether they are natural or synthetic is up to you. You can also use brushed out yarn. For the longer parts of fur, I added glue in sections and then stuck the fur onto it. Once the glue has dried, you can trim it. For the shorter fur around the face, I created flocking powder by simply cutting the fur very finely. For this part, again you spread glue in sections, and then you sprinkle on the flocking powder and dab it on with your fingers. Allow it to dry for a while before brushing off the excess. Around the edges of the face, I added longer fur. And at this point I was thinking to myself, oh my, what have I done? And now for a much needed haircut. I wanted this to be a female wolf, but I really struggled trying to get the proper face shape with the fur and having it not look like a beard. I used a bit of grey chalk pastel for some subtle shading. To emphasize on the fact that it's a female, I wanted it to have long hair, so I brushed out some white acrylic yarn and straightened it before gluing this on. I only focused on the head for the sake of this video, but obviously you can cover the entire body with the fibers, and also you can convert the cat tail it came with into a wolf tail by cutting it shorter and adding fur to it. Again, to emphasize the female trait of it, I decided to add some 3D lashes, and then I glazed the eyes. And here we are, that's my take on a werewolf doll. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project. Leave me a like if you did, and I'll see you guys in a new video real soon. Bye!